Your Excellency, I stand between you and your audience. I think much has been said. I was sitting in the bank when our Venerable Kwame Pianim says that this is the most progressive union, I believe it because I was actually in my office when the General Secretary and the Chairman of the Teachers Fund came and invited me out of the blue to come and sit on their board. I was astonished. Mr. President, I got there and I was pleasantly surprised. The Teachers Fund, and of course, it's been indicated, Mr. Kwame Pianim and his people put it together. It's probably one of the best run financial institutions in Ghana. Mr. President, you might think that this is some kind of organization for teachers. It is the best run. I've run banks and I can attest that the Teachers Fund is very properly run. The teachers pay at this moment a meager 100 CDs per month, and the collection per month is significant. Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, so apart from the Teachers Fund, on which I sit as the chair of the investment committee, they also have the Teachers Fund properties, TF properties. The Nut Heights and other properties Mr. Kwame Pianim mentioned sit in a limited liability company called the Teachers TF Properties. Mr. President, they have also set up another financial services organization which is supervised by the Bank of Ghana, the TF Financial Services, which makes small loans to SMEs. We have the Credit Mall, Mr. President. Credit Mall is what we call like the commodity finance unit where workers and other people can buy household items. And my very good friend, lawyer Enusin, chairs that board. They have an insurance company, Unique Insurance, which is probably the best general insurance business in Ghana. I chair that, Mr. President, and I can tell you, they write very clean insurance and they are very prompt in their bill payments. We have Frontline Pension Trust, again, to manage their pension trust. Aviance is a company we are very proud of, Mr. President, that has been mentioned. Does all the ground handling at the airport, and thankfully, we've been given a 7-year mandate to handle ground services in the local airports. But Mr. President, I mean, ground handling should essentially be a city business. It shouldn't be a foreign business. And at the moment, we are competing with foreign companies who collect CDs, convert it into dollars, and remit it. So if the Teachers Fund owning Aviance is doing a great job, we are looking to ensure that we have a larger portion of that ground handling. So all of that money, Mr. President, can stay in Ghana. The Teachers Fund, as I said, Mr. President, is very well run. They have shares. They have shares in veritable companies such as the EcoBank. They have shares in SGSSB, Mr. President. They have shares in Ghana Commercial Bank. They have shares in UB Bank. And they have made loans to their own teachers at a value of 2.5 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. President, at an interest rate that will very interest you, is less than half of what the banks lend to other workers. The total value of the portfolio they hold, as has been indicated, is $4 billion. Mr. President, the most exciting thing is just the discipline of managing their affairs. It's staggering. So I would want to endorse Mr. Kwame Pianim's point that it is the most progressive union, and whatever support government can give this entity is extremely important. On the property side, we have looked at various options because, as Mr. Kwame Pianim said, the teachers would want to retire, after their hard years of service into their own homes. We have looked at various models, and it's become very, very challenging. So, Mr. President, I'm sure we would look at other things that will require government to provide some service pieces of land so that we can help the workers with whatever money we can afford for them to own their own homes. My last point I'd like to make, Mr. President, on their behalf is just the process of collecting their own money from government, because they are all on the Comptroller and Accountant General payroll. And just getting that money, there's a third-party charge of 3% of that. That is very significant on an annual basis. We're talking nearly 40 million Ghana cedis. So if that third-party service charge can be looked at, it will further enhance the value available to the teachers, not only to invest in themselves, but to invest in Ghana as a whole. So thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you very much.